Hello everyone, my name is Shai. Let's study together. Today, we will read the story of the ugly duckling. Before we start, let me introduce to you the characters in the story.
The ugly duckling. Mother duck. Other ducklings. The cat from the farmyard. The old lady. The tomcat. The hen. The swan.
The Ugly Duckling by Hans Christian Andersen. It was a lovely summer weather in the country. Among the tall grasses, a duck was sitting on its nest, waiting for her eggs to hatch. At last, she heard a crack. One shell hatched, and then another. And then from each egg came 5 beautiful ducklings. They stared at the wide world around them and said, "What a wide world!" The mother was overjoyed to see her ducklings. But when she looked down at her nest, the largest egg is still there. "Oh no! How much longer?" She sat down and waited for the largest egg to hatch. While she was waiting for it to hatch, an old duck came to visit and check on the egg. She said it was a turkey's egg. But Mother Duck didn't believe her. At last, the big egg hatched and came out a very large and ugly duckling. And even Mother Duck doubted if it's really a turkey. The next day, Mother Duck took her young brood down to the water to teach them how to swim and to check if the biggest duckling can swim. When she saw the biggest duckling swimming well, she told herself, "That's not a turkey. How will he swim in the water? He is my own child." Mother Duck decided to bring her duckling to the farmyard to meet the old duck. But the animals in the farmyard, including his brothers and sisters, bit, pushed, and made fun of the poor duckling. So at last, he ran away from the farm. He flew and flew even farther until he came out on a large moor inhabited by wild ducks. Even the wild ducks ridiculed him. "You are exceedingly ugly," they said, and even the 2 goslings laughed at him. While the goslings are flying away, the duckling heard a loud sound. Then the 2 goslings fell down among the rushes. He saw a hunter with his dog hunting wild ducks and geese. The poor duckling stood very still and put his head under its wing. A dog came to where the duckling is. He thrust his nose to the duckling, but he left without touching it. "How thankful I am for being so ugly," Even the dog won't bite me, said the duckling. He stayed still and waited until the hunters left and ran over the field and meadow till a storm started. It was almost evening when he reached a tumble-down cottage. He slipped in through the crack on the door to find shelter inside. In the cottage, there lived an old woman, a tomcat, and a hen. The old woman let the duckling stay because she thought he can lay egg. But the tomcat and the hen don't like him to stay in the house since he couldn't do what they can do. He only wanted to swim and dive in the water. The duckling left the cottage, and soon he found water where it could swim and dive. But all animals there avoided him because of his appearance. Autumn came, and the leaves in the forest turned to orange and gold. Then as the winter approached, the wind caught them as they fell and whirled them in the cold air. One evening, there came a large flock of beautiful birds. The duckling had never seen any like them before. They were swans. They were flying to a land of warm sunshine and unfrozen lakes. The winter grew colder and colder. He needed to swim in the water to prevent it from freezing. He tried his best to paddle around, but he became exhausted. He stayed still and became frozen in the ice. Early in the morning, the farmer saw him. He smashed the ice and took him home. When the duckling woke up, he saw the children looking at him. "Let's play with him," they said. The duckling was frightened and flew around the house. The farmer's wife screamed and chased him since he made a big mess in the house. He flew outside and landed in the bushes. Winter was over, and the sun began to shine brightly. The ugly duckling flew up in the sky. He looked down and saw the swans swimming in the lake. "I will fly to those royal birds, and they will kill me because I'm so ugly," said the duckling. "Better be killed by them than pecked by ducks or starved with hunger in winter." "Kill me," said the poor bird. He bent his head down, but what he saw in the water was a beautiful reflection of him. The beautiful swan swam around him and stroked his neck with their beaks as a welcome. Some children came to the garden. "There is a new one, and he is the most beautiful of all." The ugly duckling, but now a beautiful swan, was very happy. "I never dreamt when I was an ugly duckling that one day I would be so beautiful." And that's the story of the ugly duckling. So kids, remember the moral lesson of the story. Accept yourself for who you really are. It will give you peace of mind and a happy life. That's all for today, kids. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video, and for more videos, please subscribe to our channel. See you!